Hey guys, not the best game, not the most fun. Oh, jeez. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it a little bit. I have some notes. Jalen Brooks, this wasn't a great game for him because he had, I think, he had one reception for 10 yards, and then he had that fumble for, not that fumble for an interception. He slipped. He slipped, and then got Dak's first interception of the season, right? Yeah. And then they took that for the touchdown. Unfortunately, contributed to that 41-19 beatdown. As you can see behind me, the score's still up. I don't know if you can see the Saints thing. I'll print it out next time. It's just I drew it, so But they tried to get it deep later on. They're like, we'll give this guy another chance because he missed some stuff. They threw it to him deep, which is great. Hey, give Jalen Brooks another opportunity, number 83. He didn't get it. So Jalen Brooks had a not so good game. He had a bad game. It was bad. It was bad for him. But Jalen Tolbert, on the other hand, had a great game. He had a few receptions. Um, let's go through the stat lines too. Let's go through the player stats. Yeah, Jalen Tolbert, number one. 6 receptions, 82 yards. That's great. I mean, that's really good. Yeah, great game. He was catching a few. You saw him in the end zone. He's like, I really want that touchdown. But when the came in the season, he only had like 208 yards. So now he has over 300 yards. He has like 360 right now, 362. If those were the stats, I don't know if the stats from that last game, if they factored in, but Jalen Tolbert is doing all right. Oh, stats as of 2023. So he probably already has over 300, maybe. But yeah. Oh, he's doing great. Do they have the stats from? They don't have any stats from 2024. Cowboys versus Browns. Did Jalen Tolbert get any stats from that? Tolbert receiving. Jalen Tolbert 1 for 12. So okay. So what does Jalen Tolbert have now? He has. Ooh, Jalen Tolbert. He has 7 more receptions. So now he has 31 receptions, over 300 yards, almost 400, and he still has 2 receiving touchdowns. But 1 and 2, but great game. 6 catches for 82 yards, and that's what you want. Plus when he was trying to get that touchdown, he didn't get it. The fumble. Everyone was slipping all over it. He's the one. He went all the way back and he caught it. He landed on it. Man, that's a great game. That's how you show confidence in your team, your quarterback, everything. Like that's great because now it shows like, hey, Tolbert number one is the guy I can rely on because fumble recovery, getting all these catches, that's great. That's the game Jalen Brooks need to have in order to get more confidence in his quarterback. Oh, unfortunately, a few scores. Obviously, Brennan Aubrey did great. Special teams, Devontae Turpin made up. I don't know about our defense. Did Mike play his best game? Did we get any sacks? Derek Carr was slipping all over the place. You can see his stats. Um, Saints, Derek Carr, 11 out of 16, 243, 2 touchdowns, and 1 pick. And it's like Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara is freaking all over the place today. Alvin Kamara, good. That's what I wrote. Good. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Chris Olave he got one. Derek Carr, Chris Olave he got 4 for 81 yards receiving. He got 1 rushing. But Alvin Kamara, it's like, oh, Alvin Kamara, we'll just give him the ball receiving and then rushing. They gave the ball to that guy, Rashid Shaheed. And he got that long touchdown. It was like, we're going to keep going. I guess defense isn't going to stop us. And the defense was like, The commentators are saying they don't know what to do. They don't know who to guard. They put Taysom Hill back there. They give him the ball. He rushed and he gets it. He's a better rusher. The receiver only received 1 for 1 yard, and then man, Alvin Kamara, like, oh, we can throw to you and rush it to you. And it's like, damn, like they have some gadget player. Everyone's a Taysom Hill on that team. So man, poor defensive play. I don't know. Some people on defense did well. I saw Eric Kendricks get some tackles. I mean, what do we have here? What do we have for the defense? Damone Clark got the most number of tackles. Kalen Carson, but he missed that one. He missed that one. One throw. Eric Kendricks, 3 tackles, 5 assists. That's great. Did we get an interception? Yeah, Donovan Wilson got an interception. We did get a sack. Chauncey Golston got a sack. Nice. But you can see on the Saints side too, defense. I mean, what are we talking about for defense? Interception with a Debo. He's probably a really good guy. He was really good. Chase Young, God damn, Chase Young is with the Saints. I forgot about that. Half a sack. Brian Brees got a sack. Carl Granderson got 1.5 sacks. So we're giving up sacks a little bit. Unfortunately, Zach Martin did get hurt. Zach Martin, maybe that contributed something a little bit. Zach Martin's backup. Let me look it up. Zach Martin's backup. Who is it? Who is Zach Martin's backup? Who is Zach Martin's backup? Are you serious? Cowboys depth charts. All right, it says Zach Martin's backup is. Where's Zach Martin? It doesn't have a backup, so I don't know who came in. Maybe it's TJ Bass or was Zelko. I don't know. But obviously we gotta do better. We have to show that we're elite, that we can, hang tight with these guys. They're having a great. I mean, Derek Carr's having a great season so far. I was like, Saints are gonna be, they're gonna be mid. They weren't very good. 9-8 last year. I mean, come on. So unfortunately, that's the way it goes. We lost the game by 22 points. At certain points, like, okay, we need 3 touchdowns. We need how many points? We need 3 touchdowns and a field goal. It's like, well, when were you supposed to get that? It's like, oh, if we get a touchdown right now, we're down by 9. Oh, okay, now we're down by more, and it's like, man, it sucks. So I don't know what to say. I mean, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. That's how the game goes. Hopefully, we can learn from this and move forward. What's our next game? Schedule. Cowboys schedule. Looks like Ravens Sunday, September 22nd, my birthday. So we got to face the Ravens, and then we got to do the Giants Thursday night football. Oh, that's gonna just suck for them. For them. So if we lose, we'll get another win, and it'll be 2-2. But if we beat the Ravens, we can be 3-1. That'll be pretty good. Ravens at Cowboys. So okay, so Ravens will be at our house. That'll be something at least. And we play the Giants twice in Thursday night football. So hopefully we can learn from this loss. This sucks, but let's get it going. I feel bad for Jalen Brooks. Jalen Tolbert had a great game. Oh, I hope Zach Martin's okay. I mean, we just did not have as many players to make as many plays as they did. Unfortunately, it's like they're really like utilizing every player in every way possible, and we're just like thrown to CeeDee Lamb, and we know we don't have a rushing game when Jake Ferguson's out and now Zach Martin's out. So it's like, are the excuses gonna pile up? Zach Martin's out and CeeDee Lamb is the only one I can throw to, and our rushing attack isn't a rushing or an attack. So what do we do? We have to throw. Dak throws it more. Dak, unfortunately, Tennessee gets some picks and then puts more pressure on himself. I was saying Dak was going to have to throw this 40 times. Um, Yeah, he did. He threw it for 39 times. I was like, oh my gosh. When that happens, like Dak has to throw it, and then things like that happen. Derek Carr didn't have to throw it. Heck, he didn't have to be out there for a few plays. Taysom Hill just took it. Damn, man. I wish we had some more players like Taysom Hill. They can do so much, and we're just kind of like, are we stuck? Like we're just kind of like throw CeeDee Lamb, see what Rico Dowdle, see what Zeke can do. Zeke can't do anything. See what Rico Dowdle can do. Rico Dowdle can't do anything. See what Deuce Vaughn can do. Throw it to Deuce Vaughn once. All right, rush through to him. No, Dak didn't even throw to him. So it's like all those reports. Deuce Vaughn is training as a receiver. That's great, but what does that mean? Like he got one reception for 6 yards from Cooper Rush when the game was over. So obviously, we're not utilizing him. Jack probably doesn't have as much confidence as Jalen Brooks, maybe Jalen Tolbert. So at least he has C. Lamb, Brandon Cooks, who I don't think he got that many, Brandon Cooks receiving. Receiving, Brandon Cooks got 2 for 19. So I think he got those early on, and then it was pretty quiet for him. And then he had Jalen Tolbert, which I guess he had more confidence in him because Jalen Tolbert got more. He was the second leading receiver today. And he gave Luke Shoemaker the ball more because of that. And Brevin Spencer, who unfortunately missed that one. But yeah, I mean, he has to throw it to a lot more people. He threw it to Rico Dowdle too, 4 times for 29 yards. So I mean, I guess if you don't have a rushing attack, he throws it more. He's trying to throw it to more people. So he's like, yeah, you're liking Tolbert and Shoemaker more, and Rico Dowdle, damn. But I mean, you don't throw it to Brandon Cooks or I mean, he threw it to C. Lamb more, but he didn't get him. I mean, it just sucks. Hopefully, we can do more defensively. We're gonna have to play our best game against the Ravens, and hopefully Zach Martin's okay. But of course, go Cowboys! Rooting for him. Our season starts playoffs, but we have to get a decent playoff spot first. Yeah. This is rough. This is really rough. I hate losing. I want to win. I want to win to show that hey, we can beat the Saints since they had such a great game week one. But obviously that did not happen. We lost by not 22. We lost by 25 points. It was 22 because of that before the field goal. Now we lost by 25 points. So yeah, officially 25 points. Blech. Let's move on though. Get this bad taste out of my mouth. I mean, Skip Bayless was still on TV. He'd be talking about last week. Oh, we're going to Super Bowl because we beat the Browns. They're great defense. And people would say, they didn't play too well defensively. And now it's like, oh, we suck. We're terrible. I can't believe I bought into this game in this team. And be like, well, Derek Carr played really well. We lost a couple play. It's like we can't go week by week. We have to figure out what's going on. We just have to play better next week. We lost Zach Martin. We lost Jake Ferguson before the game even started, but we can't let that be an excuse too. We can't let that be an excuse because we lost a lineman, Tyron Smith. That one game against the Cardinals with Josh Dobbs was all over us, and we lost. And people are like, "What's going on?" It's because when we lose players, we lose his confidence, and we can't let Dak lose confidence. We're going to have Dak for a long time now through 2028. So we have to make sure he's stepping up, playing his best game. The receivers need to play their best games, but maybe we just don't have enough people, literally enough people, to make plays, and maybe we're not being creative enough. So I don't know. I don't know. But thanks for chatting with me. I just want to come on and talk about that for a little few minutes. I'm gonna see if I can stream another game, but of course, go Cowboys.